could've walked and I'm blessed. See the love I got in my flex, I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less. Text every day to get dressed, so blessed. Being through the storm and the rain, still blessed. Had a couple heartaches and pain, still blessed. Handle the pressure from fame, still blessed. God called my name, so blessed.
Yes, sir, I'm blessed, don't play boy, cause I got it mad. Tailor made just for this fit, I'm gon' cut the sweat. I'm the man, good hearted shorty with me acting bad. Shout out the man that done tightened up since they became a
Welcome back to another episode of the Cobain Report. I am Rocc Cobain, this is
Cezah.
And that is
Gina.
And that is
Email.
welcome home, bud.
What it do, my guy?
Yes.
Came through the visit.
Man, it's been a minute, cuz. It's been a minute.
Wow.
Yeah. So today's episode is a very special episode. I want to make sure that we brought back full circle because this was an interview that we wanted to do when we was all locked in. So I made sure I got my cousin coming back. T-Mail is back for this episode and it makes me feel good. So because of that, we're going to go to my boy for the intro. You know the vibes. Come on, cuz.
For sure. Let's get it. Today we have a very special guest.
Yeah.
A young Detroit legend that you better pay attention to.
Whoa.
He is a serial entrepreneur, actor, radio personality, and DJ. Former Hot 107.5 radio host, clothing brand owner, Detroit and 3525 Clothing, salon owner, as well as a restaurant owner.
Mm-hmm.
You may have heard of it, Pizza Cat, where they keep pizza weird. Now you can catch him back on the airways at 9 p.m. with 97.9 WJLB on the Quiet Storm.
Damn,
The Cobain Report is happy to welcome to the show none other than Brian Jackson, better known to the world as
DJBJ.
Bitch.
What up, cuz?
My God.
Man, welcome to the Cobain Report, dude. We wanted, dude. That felt so nostalgic.
I can cuss on here, right?
Yeah.
It was a great fucking intro.
Yeah.
Great.
So I had to bring DJBJ on, right? So one thing about DJBJ is he is the voice of the streets of Detroit, right?
Pay attention.
With everything that we do with this podcast, right, is based in Detroit. It's based in church, but it's also based in hip hop. You cannot talk hip hop in Detroit without mentioning Mr. 3525. I don't care where you at, who you were, you know that vibe, okay? If it's from back in the day with Shorty the Prince, or if it's tonight with 97.9, you know the motherfucking vibes, all right? So today, we're going to have this exclusive interview because
He automatically censored. I seen you look at him.
Yeah. Because I'm going to have to do it on the thing anyway. Amen. Hallelujah. So we had to get this exclusive interview with Mr. 3525. He don't do a whole lot of interviews, so we are blessed to have him in the building. DJBJ, what's
going
up?
on? Life is good. Life is lifing.
It's life.
It's life.
Yeah, you wearing a lot of hats right now. You managing, you DJing, you doing a lot right now. You wearing a lot of hats, man.
7 days, 7 ways.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make all the plays.
Yeah. Talk to me about Detroit, man. Talk to me about what Detroit, being a DJ, starting out at 17, man. Talk to me about the grind, right? Because that's all I know about you, man. Ever since I've heard anything about you, it's always been grind season from day one, right? 7 days a week. Like
7
you said,
days a week.
Whether it's weddings, bar mitzvahs, radio,
I
whatever.
wouldn't care if it was a 2-year-old birthday party going up to a Soulja Boy event I did last night.
Yeah, it's the bag.
I
It's
went
the
to a
bag.
wedding in Puerto Rico and he was there.
That is crazy
Flew
work.
in, flew out.
That is crazy work.
Don't stop.
Dog.
I love that.
Go past without, acknowledging he just did the wedding of the year.
He did the wedding of the year. Our cousin Mike and
That's a vibe.
And
was
Teresa,
that crazy.
a.k.a. Poo Poo.
No, for sure. They did the wedding of the year for sure.
Yeah.
So
Amazing
talk to me
wedding.
about being from the city, right? And how Detroit inspired you to become a DJ.
I'm gonna say the inspiration came from my father and my brother. My daddy owned a record shop back in the day, and got records, Jackson Records. So growing up, it was always records around the house. But that still never made me want to be a DJ. I just used to see my daddy with this book, and he had pictures with like the Temptations, Jackson 5, and I'm like, one day I'm gonna have a book like that. I didn't know how I was gonna get to that point. I just knew I was gonna have a book like that. And same thing for my brother, just the grind. My brother was one of those people where he wasn't the smartest grades wise, but he knew how to make money.
Oh, like my brother right here.
That's like just like that.
I was good at grade. I just dropped
What
out
you
of
what you
college.
what you
He
had in high
always get
school?
me,
Was
but
it
I
like
get him back.
I got a 3.9. I mean a 2.9.
So
That's 3.9.
2.9
He
is
got that
good,
last
bro.
spirit already.
2.9 is still too smart. My brother came
That's what
home
I'm
with
saying.
1.4s,
Oh,
1.7s.
joy.
I got that when I was skipping when he was bullshit.
No, don't blame
When
on
I
me.
used to get kicked
I
out.
get him back every now and then. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So
Damn.
he was always a person who taught me to, hey, you're gonna have to utilize your hands with something. So me graduating high school, I love baseball. I went to Eastern on like a baseball scholarship, not a full ride. But once I got to Eastern, it was just these big ass white boys, and it was like, oh,
Yeah.
baseball career's over.
They playing for real.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers be out there.
At that time, my oldest brother, he was in Tallahassee, and I'm like, well, let me try that. I couldn't afford to go to FAMU yet, so I'm like, let me go to Tallahassee Community College for a year.
Yeah.
And, get my grades up and go to FAMU. Went down there and life just started. You know what I'm saying? That's when student loans kicked in. and
for sure.
I didn't know about student loans.
I know about student loans.
They dropped the money right into my account. So as I was driving to Tallahassee, I had about $20 to my name. And my brother like, check your account. I'm like, all right, now I got 100,000 and $20 to my name.
Crazy
So
work.
never went to class. Was supposed to stay in like a little dorm campus. Totally ditched that. We went and rented a mansion.
That's crazy.
And that's in August. By the time October came, his 100,000 and my 100,000, we blew it.
Depleted.
Gone.
Detroit shit. Outside.
Yeah.
For sure, bossing up.
That's a whole
So
What was the first thing you bought that 100K?
I bought some 24s.
Oh my
I bought a motorcycle. And I think the rest down there at Buffalo Wild Wings was the club.
Yeah.
So I used to ball out at B-Dub.
Oh my God.
Right.
We all
beat
done
up.
been there before.
Yeah.
We all done been there
We was
before.
having a short conversation before we started. Like I was telling him, it's funny he said he bought the 24s because he had a ride, a Monte Carlo. We call him and his brother Terrence. His brother had a red Monte Carlo. He had a yellow one of that year.
That's
It was
crazy.
like they got him off the lot, and took him straight to the rim shop. Rims to match. Put the Lambo doors on there. You know what I mean? Like
Y'all used to go to high school together?
yeah.
Okay.
Like, I was a grade above him, or a few grades above him, but they was a movie.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
Like,
In high school.
In high school.
He was already
they had
outside.
better cars than the team.
For
They
sure.
used to come out to the lot just to see,
What they was gonna ride that day?
so sad.
They was the number one stunner.
My
in high
parents,
school.
they blessed us.
Mama
I was
Rose.
Mama Rose.
Mama Rose.
That's
And,
crazy.
Yeah.
You from the west side, ain't you?
I'm from the west side, but
We-
let me be honest though.
Go ahead. Talk
I
that.
moved from Detroit when I was a kid.
Okay.
I'm talking about 8, 9 years old.
Okay.
So even when I do podcasts and we talk about being raised,
Yeah.
I can't claim a hood. I can't claim a set. I'm not saying 4-1. I'm
No,
not saying
yeah.
6 Mile.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, hey, I'm a Southfield baby. I'm a
Yeah.
spoiled.
Yeah.
I'm a spoiled kid.
Yeah.
I was born on like
The-
Schoolcraft, Prevost area.
Shout out to
But-
Southfield. What's his name? Dev. Southfield Dev. I
Yeah,
think his name.
he claim it.
Yeah. Shout out to Dev.
I'm a claim so I'm not about to claim. I'm not about to walk around TMB 10 Mile ballers. Fuck that.
Like,
no,
yo,
ain't no
he-
shit.
my son put me on. Shout out to Lil Greg. Lil Greg put me on there. He was like, he be repping Southfield. My son went to Southfield. He be repping Southfield. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker really be repping Southfield like it's a gangbanging city and shit. But shout out to Dad though. He putting on for what is that? 248? 881?
I ain't.
Whatever it
I
is.
got much love and respect for him, but you know,
Yeah.
no.
But you don't claim a hood though. You just feel like
Nah,
you
I'm
just,
just-
but I mean, after all the work you put in, bro, you really represent the entire city of Detroit.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from the east side, and bro, like I said, we was talking about before, I used to tear your inbox down. Like, bro, if I can just get him to spin one of these records, like you influence every side of the city, bro. Everybody wants to work with DJBJ one way or another, right?
Mhm.
Dre Butters is one of my biggest influences when it comes to music. You did a record with him. That record went
biggest records.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Bro, when I was looking you up, that's the record they talk about. And that's a homegrown Organic City record. Can you talk to me a little bit about that record?
The crazy
We
thing
up.
about
We
that
up.
record is I hated it. It's
You
sad.
hated it?
I hated it.
You spin that motherfucker. You was spinning that
I'm
joint.
talking about before it even like came out. It sat in my email for about 4-5 months, and we was in my home studio, and Cena was like, "Hey, check your email," and I was like, "All right." He like, "I sent you a record a long time ago," and I ended up checking it, and at this time, I had just got out of my deal with 300 Entertainment. I had a 2-single release deal with them, so I was like really off my personal music. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And he like,
right.
man,
I
let's
know how
just
that feel.
check it. And then I vibe to it, and I'm like, no, I need some street. I'm rocking with Sada. I'm rocking with all these artists, dope boys. Like, he like, no, just trust me, it's gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
And this was right around the holiday. So everything that I do and drop, it's almost like it's market manipulation, but it's also perfect timing because I know, like, when it comes to music, how people drop around a certain time frame or a holiday, how it can be pushed.
Yeah,
So when we dropped that, it was what's the holiday? Memorial Day.
That shit gonna go the whole fucking holiday weekend.
I know Memorial Day is
Woo-wee.
big show weekend
Yes,
for
it
radio.
is.
So I can email this out,
You ain't lying.
and all the people who not on radio, they gonna have a mix show slot.
They are.
Period.
So boom, let me manipulate the market like that.
Whew.
Also at this time,
Yo, I love
Chris
Detroit.
Brown and Drake had just dropped No Guidance. So that's a 91 beats per minute song.
And this song right,
Mine is a 90 beats per minute song.
that's
So
it.
I'm playing my cards like, hey, come with a gold record,
Right
come with a
behind
Detroit record, and then come with a new record.
it. Yeah,
Nobody's gonna know.
they're not. No,
It's just gonna be the same vibe. So
that shit went.
you know, it was and it worked.
It is, bro. He ain't
Out
capping
platinum.
because back in them days, even though when I was bothering him, right, I was bothering everybody. And a couple DJs would bite for those Memorial Day weekends. You know what I'm saying? This is in those pay for play days. You could pay a DJ in a heartbeat. And we loved to shout out to Lil Drug. Lil Drug got spent, you know, a couple times with a couple of my favorite DJs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homies. I ain't gonna say their names because I don't want to get them in trouble. But yeah, shout out to them. You know what I mean? We broke a few records on Memorial Day weekend, bro. It's that weekend where it's like it's wide open because they be looking for music all weekend to play.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Detroit is one of them cities that if you know the right people, bro, and you got the right connections and they believe in the right music, you can get in.
Everything is relationships. That's
Bro.
all it is. Relationship.
Always say
That's the whole industry, bro. Relationships, you can't get in at all, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, on no matter what tier you're on, if you're in the city, if you're local, if you're international, you gotta have a relationship everywhere.
You have good
Speaking-
shit.
Yeah, speaking of relationships, like doing my research, we gotta shout your boy out, man. Shorty the Prince, like
yes.
that was hard, and a blessing. He gave
That was
me
a
the alley-oop,
movement.
You know what I mean? For to be the DJ on the show, man. You can't just run through that experience.
Run through that era for us because that was legendary, bro. That was a legendary
That
run.
era started at Burt's on Broadway. He had just got in town and he was the new person on the show. So this was one of those dates too where I got booked at Burt's on Broadway and they called me last minute because Burt's had levels.
Right.
So once the first level filled up, second level, third level. So the
Yeah,
third
yeah.
level filled up and they called me. I'm laying in my bed. I'm still living with my mama.
Damn.
They like, we need a DJ for the fourth level. We got $50. And I-
$50.
$50. And you got to bring all your speakers, everything. I told my mama, it's like 10:45. I said, Ma, she's like, just go get that money. It may be something bigger out of it.
Ooh,
So,
shout
I
out
love
to
my-
moms,
Yeah.
baby.
Bro.
Detroit mamas ain't no joke, boy.
Open
I love my
doors,
equipment in
bro.
the car when it's set up. And I got there set up. Now, my level rocking. And the dude walk up, my level hot too. He got his shirt off. He like, what's your name? I'm like, my name BJ. I'm just rocking my level. He like, I like your vibe. I'm looking for a DJ on my show. And I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. He give me your number. This is a Saturday. He like, but don't hit her till Monday. Once again, I go home to my mama. I'm like, I want to call her right now. She like, shit, fucking call her. I'm blowing her phone up. Hey, she like, I'm like, what should I say? She like, be confident. Back then, my confidence was ignorance. So I'm calling her phone like, hey, I'm the hottest young nigga around. You need me on the radio. Your radio ain't gonna be shit without me.
Detroit
Type
shit.
shit.
Never got a phone call
Detroit
back. Never got a phone call back. And once again, so our relationship.
Yeah.
The guy who used to fix my computers and my controllers, his name was DJ Trickster. His girlfriend at the time was the PD. So I ended up sliding him some mixes and they put some up on their website on Twitter to fill it out. Got a call, went in. She like, we want to hire you. I'm in there signing my paperwork. Shorty walk in. She like, look at the nice person that we got besides the ignorant nigga you had calling my phone. And Shorty like, that's the nigga. And that's when it all started right there.
Killer.
My whole
That
thing
is
with radio was
crazy.
to always ask for forgiveness before permission.
Yeah,
There you
for
go.
sure.
There you
I
go.
got a couple people at my job that
Success.
one of my employees, he always be like, I didn't want to call you. Okay, so I rather ask. I'm like, listen, bro. Okay, my name is on these here records. These my daddy records. Don't be getting my ass in in trouble because you want to make executive decisions. Call me first. But as a person who coming up, right, and you want to show that you can make these kind of decisions, that you are the person that can be accountable. That was great.
Chances
moves,
make champions on anything.
Hey, look, you see what my ass say? Take a couple risks. You're going to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out risk taker, D-boy. You get on my nerves. Anyway, that's my dog. 3525, Mr. Pay Attention. Talk to me about the name and the brand.
So this is when I say I went to Eastern. I always wanted to find a way to brand myself, but this, like, not attach it to me as a person. So I researched, like, you know, I'm a P. Diddy bad boy, Master P, No Limit. So if Master P get paid, Master P get paid. But if No Limit get paid, Master P still get paid.
Yeah.
Same thing with Diddy bad boy. So I'm like, all right, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Then I went in research of, like, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, and why people like these brands. So I'm in my dorm room at Eastern just searching, like, what is Fendi, Prada, Gucci? What does it mean? I found the real meaning, but the average person who buys the clothing, they don't even know. They just like it because it's hyped up.
Yeah.
So back then I had a Nokia, you know.
The Snake. Was you playing Snake?
I was playing
fuck with me in Snake.
at the moment, and I went
got
to the
one
keypad
hand.
and I had typed in DJBJ on the numbers and 3525. So the next break I had,
Dope.
I just went right to Northland. I put it on a shirt and I just walked around campus with it. And people was like, what's 3525? And I was like, I don't know.
Go look it up.
The new Jordans came out. They was red and white. I had a red and white 3525 on. Let me get one of them and match with Jordan. Let me get one.
Killed them.
And before I know it, I changed that to Detroit wear. Match it with the Jordans, just boom, boom, boom. And before you knew it, people was wearing it, but they never knew what 3525 was. But I was really just branding myself as a DJ.
You were.
But
Unknown.
not attaching it to DJBJ. So
That's
just
crazy.
another marketing scheme. Like I said, it's
You do
market
well with connecting with
manipulation.
fans.
Hey, listen,
You one of the best
the
with connecting with
dots
fans,
and
bro.
being connected, huh? 3525. Y'all put that on the dial and tell me what it come up to.
Hey, right, we got you right here. Like, subscribe, and share this episode right now. Y'all know this is an epic episode. He really don't get out here talking a whole lot. So like, subscribe, and share. T-Mail, I know you got some heat over there. Go ahead. What you got for me?
Show you got on the radio, you know, through Shorty the Prince, like you said. But then, you know, y'all really kind of took over, you know, with Brown Skin Brother Radio.
Definitely.
What intrigued me about you talking about your time on there was, like, when you finally took over, how, like, nervous you was. And you said that you had the 1800 under the
Up under the table every
so
I
that
believe.
through the 1800, like,
every break.
yeah.
But
Every
now,
break is crazy.
Wait. But now, it's all about the Remy,
Remy
baby.
Martin.
And I see the hat. They was talking about the hats and all the hats you wear, but the hat you got on right now.
Talk
is
to me about that
representing
Remy. Talk to me
baby.
about what's going
You know
on with that.
what
You
I'm
got the
talking
Remy bottle in front of you. You got the Remy jacket on. You got to coordinate. You got to coordinate.
I'm gonna go back to what he said first, and I'm gonna end it.
Yeah.
I know he's
So-
about to calculate it.
Yeah, for sure.
In high school, I was the shy kid. I was the quiet kid. I was a person, if you talk to me, I might talk back depending what day it is. If I talk to you, you know I'm having a good day. That was me. So once I got onto radio, I'm thinking of a DJ. I've never really heard DJs talk. So I'm like, I'm playing my position, you know. Shorty's the talker. I'm this person. So once 106 in Park called him, took him away, I'm really heartbroken.
Yeah.
Because I'm
I know
like,
that feeling.
the voice is gone. Like, my brother's gone. And I remember my boss calling me up, like, we want to offer you a full-time position. I was like, I don't talk. You know,
Right.
And she slid me that piece of paper. If you talk, this is what you make. And I said, damn.
Let me get to talking.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the.
That went back to one of those
Welcome
rulings
back
we
to
learned
another
as kids,
episode.
like, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came in my head. Once again, when I talked to my mom and dad, it was like, you know, do it.
Yeah.
And it was scary at first. And the more I did it, the more it became natural.
Yeah.
And it went from talking to, like I say, I'm talking to 5 of y'all right now,
Yeah.
to me being in a room with radio where I'm talking to 200,000, but nobody's there,
Yeah.
to, oh, you got to go talk at this place. And it's 200,000 people live.
The brand takes off at this point in time. So, this is, I remember this era, right? Like, I remember during this era, I was, I just remember, right? I don't want to talk about all the bullshit I was doing. But, right, I remember all of this, right? And when you took off, bro, the brand took off. Like the brand used to speak for you by itself. You know what I mean? When you finally took over and said, I'm not afraid to do this, and you really caught the confidence, right? And you caught the wave, right? We talking that Doughboy era. We talking all of that, bro. Talk to me about that era for you when you finally kicked in and had to do it yourself and how you made those partnerships because, you know, Doughboys and all that. And the Remy. Go ahead, lock it all in.
I think it's all, once again, it's relationships. So it is harder for, that's even how you got me on this podcast.
Yeah.
If I didn't know you or
Yeah.
didn't never seen you before or
Yeah.
never heard of you, I'm going to bullshit 4 or 5 times until either I just say, fuck it, or somebody else's vouch.
Right.
So even when you came up to me at the wedding, I'm like, oh yeah, it's time. It's due time. We had already been through this process before. So that's the same thing with like relationships with music and everything. So even when I had a bunch of artists coming at me, it's like, I just don't have a relationship with you. I'm still human. You actually coming at me on some business stuff right now, and I really don't even know you personally.
Right.
And I'm a human, so I would really like to build a relationship with you first before we go into business.
For sure.
Together.
And I think that is a honorable trait, first of all, right? Because it shows like, I need to know personally. You personalize the person, right? So then you can listen to it or do whatever it is that you need to do, right? To move into that vibe. Speaking of that, right? We're going to go ahead and go into this, right? So right now I'm still blocked, right? Because during that time, I didn't have a relationship with you. And I used to feed all of the love drug music, feed everything because, bro, you were the hottest DJ in the city, right? And I don't even know how I got your email. I just used to be, I'm like you.
That's why you was blocked.
Bro, I'm a person who, I'm like you. So I'm a Leo too.
Email.
So look, I'm a Leo too, right? So like, I'm a driven person. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get it done. I don't care what it takes, right? I'm gonna push the product until people realize what's going on, right? But the thing, like you said, with humans, sometimes the relationship matters most. And being that now that we are in a position to where people seek us out, right? I understand that. Because everybody's like today we was at a place and they was like, yeah, I'm gonna be the next person to come on your show. And we was like, you are? Okay, right? And I don't even know you, bruh. I don't know what you do. I don't know what the sound is, right? Relationships mean a lot when it comes 100%. To entertainment, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you could tell a young artist or a young starving person something like, what would you tell them about the value in relationships, bro?
I would even say, it's different now because of social media.
Yeah.
So the same advice I would get back then, I would not get the same advice right now. I would just say to a young artist who wants to catch a buzz, I would say figure out how to catch a buzz without music. And let your music just be your t-shirt that you sell or your hat that you sell. You know, because if somebody like you for you,
that's it.
They're going to like you.
That's
you know
it.
Or it's going to be the other way around. They're going to like your music, then they're going to figure out who you really are, and they're going to like you more.
Hey, listen, I thought you was finna like spin that motherfucker all the way around like, so go get a buzz with some Remy.
No. Talk to me about the Remy partnership, right? Talk to me about the Remy partnership.
So Remy actually started, it started just as a brand endorsement when I was on radio.
Okay.
And once again, relationships. I got cool with the people I needed to get cool with. Shout out to Carrie. And we built a relationship outside of radio and outside of just business, you know? She put me up on like golfing and she put me up on certain things. And even once I left radio, she like, oh, we gonna keep the endorsement going. But now this time, instead of radio taking 70 and you getting 30,
you get 100.
He go 100.
Guess what race she is? Say no. Hey, when you said golfing, you had me, right? Because all my friends I golf with are.
But
anyway,
no, you wouldn't. The crazy part about it is,
like we putt golf.
Right.
Well, tell me if I'm saying this right. She's probably the most blackest other race that you'll probably meet.
Oh, for sure. They always are. For sure.
So, yeah.
Shout out to Caleb and Marshall.
Shout out to Boo. His boo, definitely. Shout out to his boo. It's one of my favorites.
This is what I'm gonna say.
I was just about to go there.
Okay, go ahead.
Talking about relationships, and I just wanted to really salute the moment.
Do the thing. There you go. Okay.
You and Charity, who I love.
Charity.
Y'all navigate a very powerful relationship. So I wanted you to talk about, being this ambitious, like both of you really, and still navigating through that and staying, you know, because it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy, but when you got your person, it is. So I salute y'all for being each other's person. Yeah, talk about that.
I think people fall into other people's life at the wrong time and also at the right time. So when I met Charity, I didn't know that she was an artist. And the more that I got to know her, it was like, oh, she's a real artist.
Mm-hmm.
And she's actually more ambitious than me. So it kind of turned me up to, and at this point, I'm not giving up on certain things, but it's like I'm taking a break because it's like, hey, I've been doing this for too long. I'm opening up the pizza cast. I'm trying new ventures. And I was trying to like tippy-toe step out of music. And then me and Charity meet and it's like, oh, you really like into this. You really love this. You really locked in. Like you really like, you damn near want this more than me.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So, and we just feed off of each other in a way that I didn't even think was possible to feed off with another human being.
It's very
so it's just incredible, you know.
I love that part. I love that part.
The relationship is real dope. Now, I know with the radio also, like you started something, I believe, with the Freestyle Friday, and it's funny because you're not on WJLB, and prior, it was years ago, but you know, Tigger in the Basement was on like, you know, WJLB. What influenced you and inspired you to do like the Freestyle Friday? Because you did give a lot of people, you know, a shine with that.
It was a lot. For one, it was money. And for two, it was opportunity. The Freestyle Friday was another one of those things that, you know, I kind of mentioned it to the station. And they was like, no, it's too much of a liability. You can't have this many people inside the studio. We need to hire security. We need this.
Yeah, for sure. With them
on
rappers.
Friday, I just woke up and I was like, I just called up 20 people and was like, meet me at the station at 8 o'clock. Have y'all verses ready? Don't cuss.
Yeah.
I called some producers to get some beats. And we just did it. And I remember coming to getting emails all weekend, coming to work on Monday, and they was like pretty much like you won't leave.
Bro.
Like you like broke all the rules.
Oh, they
And
take
by that Tuesday, they was like, oh, come to the sales meeting Tuesday. I'm like, thought I'm on leave.
Right. I thought I messed up. Right.
So they come to the sales meeting and they like, well, we got these endorsers who want to spin the
crazy
bag
work.
on, they want to
Analytics.
sponsor their Friday Night Cypher.
It's crazy.
And I'm like,
work.
oh, so it makes sense.
When you believe in yourself, bro.
Now the money involved.
Yeah, that's you believing
not
in
the
you.
money involved. Oh
Yeah.
they're going to pay for the security. They're going to
Yeah,
do
for
this.
sure.
They're gonna,
For sure.
you know.
But bro, that era was crazy because when I say as an artist, dog, you would listen and see who, like, dog, you literally, when I say the pulse of the streets at one point in time, like, bro, there was no denying it. Anybody who tries to deny it, they bullshitting themselves.
That Cypher was more than music. It was a brotherhood. We had a cult. We called it the core.
Yeah.
If you can get inside the core,
Yeah.
you just
That's one thing about you. You
We
keep
mobbing.
talking about relationships.
Yeah.
It's all,
You are
it's
a
all
person that
relationships.
values relationships, right? And I'm gonna double back on the charity thing because let me tell you this. We here at the Cobain Report, we love charity, right? Charity to us, we always say she is the Detroit Beyonce, right? She is the hardest working female, right? And it's only right that she's with the hardest working male
Exactly.
in Detroit, right?
Period.
The relationship that you guys have built is so beautiful, bro.
Mhm.
Like, it's honest, it's pure, it's organic, right? It's not
Thank
really
you.
for the people, but y'all let us in.
Yeah.
And that's the dopest way
In
to
the
do it,
most
right?
Say it again. Say it again. Let me,
See, now you see what the button for?
Right.
Now you see what the button for? So, this...
not really for the
it's
people.
not really for the people, but you guys allow us snippets, right? Which is a great thing because we see that it's what it is. Y'all
Solid.
still have... Did I hear somebody over there? But anyway, when it comes to separatism, y'all keep it together, right? You still your own brand, she's still her own brand, but together y'all are like the
course.
Detroit J&B on some real S, bro. And I said it first because y'all gonna steal it as usual because they was still in the Detroit Beyonce thing. I saw it, and you know we said it right here first on the Cobain Report.
I actually said
You know, it's a us
I
thing,
said
but
that.
I appreciate the fact that you love our sister, right?
Yeah.
Because she is she's a sister in the gospel. We church kids here, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like, just to see her go through those stages, listening to the music and seeing how she's loved now, you like, finally she got what she was singing about all that time, right? All right, sorry, me and Gina, we always going
fans
to
for real.
yeah, sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go back into the DJBJ interview now, right? We're just we love it. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask because I had the opportunity. Tigger was at the Northland when those black and red 11s came back, like back in the day,
A while ago.
and we got an opportunity to ask him, during the time, who was the best, like on like basement and freestyle, right? And believe it or not, Fabulous was like flaming during that time, but he said it was Trick Daddy. I don't want to put you on the spot, but like, who would you say, during those freestyle battles, Cypher, was like your best?
About to revive a nigga career. Right now.
I got a few.
You can name a few.
I want to shout out to all of them because I met some brothers who rest in peace to Topside Cardi. I met some brothers throughout it. I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna say about 2 or 3. On one is OMG Flu. I gotta give Flu his stripes. Rest in peace to Coda too. I'm just thinking about I'm going through my list, going
do
through
you?
all of them.
Yeah,
right
you.
now.
Hey, do you?
It's a nigga like,
Yeah, I'm a
It's a nigga right now saying,
I'm
please say
gonna
me.
be honest with you. I'm gonna go with my safe answer on this. I'm gonna keep it OMG Flu. I'm
OMG Flu.
gonna go with my safe answer on that. Not saying that like he wasn't it, but yeah, I'm gonna go.
So
OMG
was
Flu.
your show the one where Stretch came through with the Hannibal Lecter mask on?
Who?
Stretch Money?
Who?
All right, so let's talk about growth.
Hey,
So
let me see that real
I
fast.
wanna
Cause
talk
you hold
about,
on, cause you see the space man is right there. No,
No,
wait,
no disrespect. No, disrespect.
bro.
No
That's why
disrespect.
this is right here, so it's not disrespect. This is this called
No,
the
I got it.
respectfully man.
I got a
Hold
good
on,
question.
disrespectful.
Okay.
Hey, but sometimes it's all good. Don't stop me. But listen, cause we on space.
I'm
I'm gonna dust his
messed
hat
up.
off real fast. Cause listen, sometimes we can, like, some people can be a little bit, they embellish sometimes. Like when you tell a story, they kind of embellish it. So look, I'm glad you said that because the podcast is a bridge, but the bridge is also accountability, nigga. Like it's not just bridging the hip hop to knowing gospel and spiritual world. No, it's about realizing who we are. Like that's why I always say, like, you got to find yourself. Like, because when you find yourself, then you can be truthful with yourself. So when people do come on here and then they say certain things, embellishing their stories, and then, the likeness of come on, and then they be like, well, so it be like, damn, to me, he don't like that kind of shit, but I do.
can't breathe
I like
right
it
now.
because, like, we're all going to take our accountability.
I do a 30-second explanation on that. Once again, you know a word I'm about to say. Relationship.
There it is.
I let you into my house. We embrace you because of the legendary past, and you use it against the family. He used the opportunity to be able to boost himself up, and it didn't go like that because he expected something different from our end and my end, and that's exactly what that was to me. That was something where, hey, I want to come through with a stretcher. This is this. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't got a relationship with you, but you such and such. I'm like, cool, whatever you want to do because you are who you are. So then when he used it against us, say, hey, I open my doors to my house to you, and that's what you do. Oh, cool, you're dead to me.
Period.
And I know what you're probably thinking. Put him on the show.
He's already been on the show.
Put him back on the show.
No.
after this.
I'm not.
No, you want to know why? Relationship.
So what I
I'm
would
just
like to
dusting
do.
the hat off of the space
Okay.
man.
Stand around real good.
And I gotta say it. And this is the other part. First, I want to salute. I actually work inside my Pizza Cats, so
Yeah, you do.
I see.
I've had them.
I see a lot of people picking up DoorDashes, Ubers, all of that, and a lot of them be my dogs. too. So I got much respect for anybody who comes in, picks up DoorDash. You get into your money. Respect to your money.
Yeah.
But when Dog walked in and picked that up, the way he looked at me like I did something wrong.
Mm.
And I looked at him like,
So
you know,
I want to say,
but
go
once
get
again,
a no pork meat lover from
Facts.
Pizza Cat. No pork meat lover is my favorite. Go and get one. Get a large. Sometimes he don't like making them, but he will if you order it there. Go get one.
No, he is not lying. I stopped by yesterday, grabbed the pizza. It was fire.
Salute.
He was there, and he, you know, was on the move. You know what I mean? I forgot about the could have been tour. He went to go, you know.
I had sound check with Soulja Boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God. Okay.
Not be friend, you know.
Ooh-wee.
But
Okay.
Sound like
go ahead,
all of
Tito,
that
I'm
was
sorry.
like a learning lesson.
Shit.
You know, a learning lesson for
Oh,
all
my
parties. It sound like.
Oh, my
But one of the things that I want to ask you too, like, you mentioned like, you know, in the past, like different male influences. You know, whether it's your big brother, you know, your pops. I know from like, you know, school. One of the ones that you mentioned before, Mr. Bolger. You know what I mean? He had like, you know, an impact on you. And I used to notice during the pep rallies, you would be like standing behind as he would be on the stage, you know, DJing. So tell us, you know, like what impact, you know, this man outside of the house, you know, had on you and your career.
Well, the impact hasn't stopped. I still talk to Mr. Bolger till today.
Sweet.
He's a DJ too.
Right.
So we text and he just constantly giving me motivation. Just keep going. I see you, youngin. We kind of have like, it's different when somebody who used to be your teacher, then your principal, and now it's kind of like a mentor, but like a peer. You're almost like friends with them. So the same stuff that you really couldn't say to them inside the classroom, you can keep it real with them now. You can talk about real life. You can almost like, for real, you can cuss with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
You know, so it feels more free. So
Oh God. Shout out to my dog Von Viles at LCC when I was their psychology teacher. I do what I do because of you, Von. Amen. Go ahead.
I got to shout out, you know, the Honorable Reverend Ananias Davis.
Yes.
Late, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He inspired everything and, you know, the values.
Our grandfather.
And, the morals that I carry, you know what I mean? Like, so I totally understand. He's not here, you know, of course.
But why didn't you say our grandfather? I mean, he minds. I mean,
is it De Niro?
so what you
What's your
said?
last name? What's your last name?
No, I
Davis?
want to
Exactly,
say,
but you
no, listen though,
Damn.
with the pay attention launch, right?
Damn.
You launched the pay attention school tour, bro.
Yes.
That shit is big.
Talk to me about the community and youth.
Hold on, Cobain. Look,
And
this is
real quick because
this nigga crazy. He need his ADHD medicine.
he was like real quick. He was, you know, like the GOAT when it came to, you know, preachers. Like,
Yeah.
there's no preachers, you know what I mean, that like walk in the footsteps like he did. You know, I don't know any preachers that doesn't take an offer. You know what I mean? He didn't do that for years because he had a vision. You know what I mean? Like
Shout out to Dr. Bolden and shout out to
he didn't take an offer.
shout out to
you know?
Dr.
Or
Ananias
showed
Davis and Dr. Boulder.
A pastor
and
that
all
didn't
of the
show you
teachers
that
and the
too.
people that got us through. My grandfather, we love you and we appreciate everything that you guys have done.
Now look,
This community outreach.
Not to interrupt,
Go ahead,
but,
go ahead.
Like I seen you say too, because like it reminds me of church. You talked about the sour taste that the industry, you know, put on you because of different experiences. Like if you could, you know, explain or tell like what exactly was it that, you know, the music industry did that made you like, you know,
Have a sour taste.
yeah.
I was never the person that my mom made me go to church every Sunday. My daddy wasn't a pastor or a preacher. I've learned more about the church and God since I've been with Charity.
You better be a vessel. Amen. You better be a witness. Go
And that's just to actually
Elder chair.
to,
You know I'm crazy.
to understand it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
So my mindset has always been, you know, what you give, you should receive back. You know? So I feel like with the industry, it was just like, I didn't know that the industry was like dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm
African
not,
dogs.
Yeah.
No,
Like
for
hyenas.
sure.
No, seriously.
No, you ain't lying.
Dogs.
You know?
No. I don't know if you guys know what African dogs are. They're not
No,
domesticated.
they tear you up for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
So it's a little different.
I'm just like, you know, like I ain't from the streets. I'm not from no hood. So I'm like, oh, if I help out, they
right.
they
Right.
give back.
That's
you
bro.
know?
yeah.
And That just wasn't the case.
Because you was raised with love and not survivor mentality. It's a difference when you raised with love. You love on people differently. You come from a place of empathy and real love, right? You share your platform. You give your heart. All this to people that you have relationship with, right?
Right, facts.
And that's why you're the way you are when it comes to relationship, because you love from a real place. And it's a lot of fake stuff in this industry, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done been around a lot of entertainers through him, around him. He worked with a lot of artists, bro. And when I tell you,
He know me, nigga.
they, I cannot. I keep doing this show with this.
It
nigga.
was going good.
Anyway,
It was going
I've been around a lot of, right? And I see the vultures, bro. I know the vibes of what you're talking about. Like, it's a dark game, bro. That's why when we came over here, we was like, we just gonna spread light. We just gonna show the positive, right? It be people stuff be all on the internet. They come on the show, I don't even talk about it. I don't even talk about it because I want to show the light. I want to show the positive of what you're doing in your career, right? About the good of what you're doing. Not just the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because they will hang you out there to dry, bro. We've been doing this a minute, right? And we already got people who are already mad at us over stuff that other people say on our podcast. You know what I'm saying? We are podcasters, bro. Just like you came here and dropped the bomb that you dropped, right? Stretch has been on this show before. We have a relationship with Stretch, right? We don't have our own personal art.
I don't even call that a bomb, though.
You have what you say about
He
him, right?
contradicted himself.
Well, it was just the way
I'm
it
just
played
saying.
out.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm not mentioning no names, right? But I feel like the industry, right? These are the same people who were invited to the show to come on the show, right? And they chose to do whatever they did. I give a free platform to everybody.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest with everything. That's
Come and
just one
talk your
thing,
talk.
just-
But the industry is wicked.
Oh yeah, but that's why I'm on round 2 right now. That's why I took my break, like from the pandemic, probably
Yeah.
until about a year ago.
Yeah.
I was on break. Sometimes you got to just put it to the side, and especially once me and Charity really, really got together, and
Yeah.
we like, hey, we on a mission.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I gotta put my
Y'all
feet
been tearing it the
Yeah.
back
Bro.
into the mud, you know. So
When I say y'all too, bro, that manager and artist combo is like,
I don't even want to call myself manager.
I don't know what it is, but
I'm more of day of supportive boyfriend. You know,
that's good too. But when I say they ain't
So-
playing with her, they ain't playing to her face either.
Yeah,
They know what time it is.
Hey, Cobain, that takes you back to when people marry and they don't be like, "Oh, my wife." They be like, "Oh, this my girlfriend."
Yeah.
When
they
you
still
when
love
you
they
when you
boo-boo.
obtain that
Yeah.
structure of it, bro, you still move the same way. But when you
Yeah.
get comfortable and this is my wife,
Yeah, it'd be a
that's when
different
things
energy.
get too comfortable. We
Yeah, for
get
sure.
too comfortable. We get too fat. We
Y'all
get
still
you know,
moving for sure. And
So
y'all are forced.
that's why this time around I'm moving a tad bit different.
Yeah.
I still got my same resources, still got my same reach, still the same touch, but this time it's like it's really manipulated moving.
Yeah.
Just so I don't never want that feeling again.
Yeah.
And that's me seeing the expansion of, you got to imagine from all of us growing up,
Yeah.
it was always beef between the East and the West,
It
or
was.
this or that. Detroit
It
was
was.
like two different sides.
And you like seen as a West Sider, so yeah.
Yeah, but the East Side love me too.
We do.
I swear.
So
I'm
from
still blocked.
I DJ for every artist from at one point from the East, from the West, this, and you know, and I feel like even with radio, I'm watching all of these people who I have supported and did what I had to do in my position that I can. I'm seeing sprouts.
Yeah. Yeah.
But guess
The
what?
fruit
I'm not
of your
a
labor.
I'm not a hater.
Nah.
I've never been a hater. So it's like, hey, God's gonna bless me regardless. That's why
Yeah.
I'm about to talk about it.
sure.
that's why I
say it.
spoke of, hey, I'm not the church going person, but I know God is gonna take care of me
Yeah.
anyway.
So-
regardless.
your honesty with that is real dope.
Same.
And like I brought that up because like, believe it or not, and I seen that through different interviews that you like may have not went to church, but the church is parallel to the industry, you know, but it's worse because like you have people that will smile and use God's name to take advantage of like groups of people, you know what I'm saying? Versus like you having an interaction with one person and they like smiling and like, yeah, you know, I got you, brother. You know what I mean? Like these people like trust these individuals, you know.
I've been listening to my nigga these last few minutes. Whatever church did this to him, we coming for y'all. We on y'all.
Right.
About
It didn't act like somebody slept with his wife.
But no church ever did anything to me. I'm just like one of those people. I don't like, you know, people take advantage of people.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like,
No,
I
really.
just seen
Right.
it, you know.
So getting back to speaking about people helping though, right? Seeing the positive, the community, right? And the activist work that you're doing in the community. Talk to me a little bit about your community organization that you started.
So it was called 3525 World Inc. Incorporated 501(c).
Mhm.
And this was something, like I said, once again, my mom was like, do a nonprofit. And I'm like, what do I need a nonprofit for? She like, just do something. So that's when we started the Pay Attention School Tour.
Yeah.
That's when I used to just bring all the artists to
Yeah.
the schools. And that was like a promotion thing for me too, because me growing up, I never saw the radio person.
Yeah.
I heard their
Yeah.
voice, I knew their names very
Yeah.
well, but I never seen
Yeah.
them. So that was one thing me and Shorty always wanted to do
Yeah.
was every day,
Y'all did it.
we gotta be out.
Dude, the school tour
Social
alone.
media was just starting. Facebook was popping. Twitter was
Yeah.
like just kicking off. I don't
Mhm.
even think it was even Instagram yet.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
It
yet.
was like we got to be outside.
No, y'all did it. Y'all went to all the clubs. I think the school tours alone, right? Giving the artists to be able to meet the next generation was something that was a bridge that we have never seen before, right? Because before that time, you didn't really see the artists, the local artists. They wasn't coming to the schools to meet the kids and stuff. That's something that I feel like you guys were a great bridge in doing, you know, being community activists, right? You want to show the next generation something, bro. You want to teach them something, you know? I think that you are somebody that they look up to, you know, when it comes to being a Detroit celebrity, a real Detroit celebrity, right? I wear the hat all the time, but I think you are the perfect personification of what a real Detroit celebrity is. And that's not to like just gap you here, right? But it's pride in being a
Respect.
Detroit celebrity,
Mhm.
right? It's if you can make it here, you can make it
anywhere.
anywhere, bro. And to be able to take over and do like you did, you know what I'm saying? I think that is true Detroit celebrity vibes for sure.
Respect.
So talk to me about, I know you got stuff to do today. We've already talked about this. So talk to me about what you got coming up next. What you looking at next, bro? I know the move, right? Talk to me about going over to the ops, quote unquote, right? Back in your old days, right? This was considered the competition. And you made the move. Talk to me about making the move from one of the major stations in Detroit to the other major station in Detroit.
I think that opportunity, it presented itself, and this was one of those things. As growing up, I always wanted to figure out both sides.
Okay,
but I had already ruined my reputation with the other side of honestly where I'm at right now. I had ruined that reputation from being a kid of, doing kid stuff. So I'm on 107.5. We used to go stand on top of the JOB trucks. We used to do anything we kids. I'm 19, 20 on the radio.
Yeah.
Who about to do something to me? I ain't about to go to jail.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the reputation was ruined. So, but time and growth, it just shows like true market value. You know what I'm saying?
That
And I
part.
think like the true market value is what kind of popped into where I'm at now.
Yeah.
And this really all happened like by mistake. I had really just put a post up one time like, hey, I want to be on JLB for 4th of July.
Fire.
And I just told, and I'm like, man, let me just see if the people's still there, And they tapped in. I got the call. I did 4th of July. And I tried again on Labor Day. Just some random Instagram posts.
Holidays be kicking.
I'm trying to get back on the airways for the holidays.
Yeah.
I know it's Mix Show weekend. And boom, ratings come back. Viewers are good. I follow the steps. And before that, you get another phone call like, what's up?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's up?
Yeah.
And I actually kind of went into like a beating war with both sides.
Okay. Because you the stamp for that other brand. You were, the vibes, right?
Yeah, so, and it just turned into like, hey, let's try something new. Let's do something different. Let's shake the city back up.
Yeah.
And let's just, well, for DJing for me now, it's like, it's funny.
Yeah.
That's
At the
beautiful.
point in time, it wasn't fun. At the point in time, the clubs was lame to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know this same 38 songs I can play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
Back to it. Oh, it got to be right in front of my mom.
Is it
All
the
right,
cord?
cool.
You want to take the cord out and take
No,
it?
did
No, I'm good. I'm good now.
It's just a sideways. Yeah, I know.
So yeah, so it's on now.
Yeah.
They probably got about another like maybe 90 days out of me following the rules.
Yeah.
And then it's on.
It is up.
It's on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think one thing about you, they gonna follow you wherever you go because you got your own cult following, bro. Which is something that is, in Detroit, bro, having that organic. Like I said, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. They'll make you rich just here.
Mhm.
I done seen so many artists and stuff blow up, bro. They not
You know
national.
what I noticed now?
Go
There's no such thing as a local Detroit artist.
No,
It's not possible.
no. Detroit got the spotlight.
It's not. It's not.
But you helped build that bridge to get here. Remember when they wouldn't even play us on the other station? We had to only come to that station, right? And now look, bro, everything, all the hard work, like the spotlight is here. I ain't talking bad about Atlanta, but I'ma just say, like, it's us. We got the motion.
The whole country wanted.
Rio just got out and he going
I used to
crazy.
tell niggas in
Sorry.
Detroit. No, that's funny because I used to tell niggas in Detroit. They used to be like, "Damn, cuz, put me on." I'd be like, "I ain't never heard your song before.
Right,
I never
right.
heard you nowhere else."
Right.
Like, and that was real. But now, can't even deny Detroit motherfuckers because we on the radio everywhere, bro. We be on those sprinters, bro. And I just have to tell motherfuckers sometimes, like, "Oh yeah, that's one of the homies."
Sure.
I don't even know him. That's one of the homies.
But I can hear the sound. I know it's us. I know it's us. All right, man. Before we get out of here, we're gonna go around, get everybody one round, right? But before that, I got one weird question for you.
Go ahead.
What does DJBJ do for his mental health to decompress? What do you do for you? Like, what's your thing?
I got two things. One is golf.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Um,
You ain't fucking with nubs on the golf court, but go ahead.
He
Nubs on your ass.
exposed them for you, bro.
I'm on your ass.
Listen,
'Cause
you
that's
are.
one
Listen,
thing I
hey,
can do.
camera,
I can
camera,
golf now.
Camera, listen. Hold on, camera. Listen. This guy.
Hold on, let me-
This how I know this is a real relationship.
right.
Because
Fact.
usually, I call it the pocket pen. All right,
He
that's
don't
his
show
pocket
him.
friend. It's always in his pocket. He just gave it up for you. Well, halfway up, but he gave it to you. All right.
That's what's up.
I respect you, but clearly the Cobain Report
Listen.
loves you and respects you.
Right.
He gave you the palm, man, fucking down, boy.
This is what I'm gonna say, right? We got new merch, by the way. Check out the merch. I see the merch. I think I look dignified. I'm trying to get on WDIV, but anyway, I'm just 40's dad. Anyway, so stash the match.
Carl Winslow.
Yeah, for sure. No, he
Sorry.
gay. I'm straight. I got all the hosts. Anyway,
Yeah, funny.
so we gonna give it. I got all the hosts. Wait.
What was the question?
He don't even know.
No,
Oh,
we gonna
mental health.
mental health. What do you do? Right? What was the second part of the answer? Golfing, and what was the other one?
Golfing is number one. Second part is I got a motorcycle. I got a Harley.
Okay,
That's my zone out.
okay.
And third thing,
Helmet or no helmet?
little top helmet.
Okay, gotta have a helmet. Yes,
I got like a real chopper.
Yes, please. Okay.
I got like a,
Yes,
Check the
please.
cranial.
Yes.
I got a
Sure.
what's the
Shout
word?
out Duck.
I got a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part.
You
Yeah.
used to have a crotch rocket, right?
I did, but I got a kid now, so
Yeah. Yep.
You don't remember. We seen you. Well, I seen you come out of a club one night. Parking.
Oh yeah, downtown. Was it Lucky's? No?
No, it wasn't Lucky.
Sorry, I ain't mean
It
name
was
drop.
a
Hell
car
of your
got
age.
broke into.
I'm old.
Yo,
You said which one?
it
this
when
was a while ago then.
Was.
When my car got what?
Broke into.
Oh, downtown. Yeah.
He was coming.
Yeah, he was
leaving.
Frank, that was Frank party, I think. Frank Fisher. I
That's
think that
when
was
he got
Frank.
robbed.
Was it Frank Fisher party? Ain't no telling.
That's when
he worked. No, somebody had broke into Durango. It was. Yeah, we was downtown.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think that may be my top two. But
Yeah.
honestly, like I said, once again, I got to resort back to my girl on this one.
Yeah.
Is
That's what I wanted to hear, but it's cool.
I do. I probably do need therapy.
Every Tuesday. Go ahead. I go every Tuesday. I go every Tuesday because Leos, we need it. We get money. Right?
This is therapy. Don't mind him,
This
bro.
is not
okay?
my therapy. I have a anyway.
I'm his therapist.
He need a fucking therapist. See, I only
probably-
cuss when I'm talking about him. You notice that? That's how you know he a trigger for me, right? Because I only come down right to that level. This is with my brother.
Put his
Anyway,
other hand up.
okay, so let's get this out the way. We're gonna go around one time. Yes, he can get this work too. We're gonna go around the table, right? And we're gonna let him know what you guys got coming, where to find you at Instagram and all the good stuff. All right. Ladies first, we're gonna start with Gina, T-Mail, Cezah, then DJBJ.
I'm in the algorithm somehow. I don't do announcements. You guys know that.
Do announcements is
Um,
crazy.
When you need me, you'll feel me.
That sounded.
Where's your Instagram at least? Jesus Christ.
I don't
No
know.
baby
I
oil.
don't know. I guess Gigi.
Gigi-
Gigi Renato.
Oh my God. Are you about to go anti real quick on us?
Oh.
Oh God.
I thought you was
I'm
looking
just
up
in a
her
different
Instagram
algorithm.
for her.
No, I know her Instagram.
That
She just
would've
act
been
like she don't
real
know her
therapy.
Instagram. All right, T-Mail, go ahead. Let us know where to find you at and all the good stuff.
You can follow me at bless_Detroiter. We got like a little something coming, working on the Sanctuary. It'll be a podcast
Yes.
where you come and lay your burdens down. People will come and talk
Yes.
about, you know, different issues that they've had with like preachers, you know, like, you know, stuff like that. And, you
Yeah.
know, we'll have people that like have had experiences and we want a solution, you know, because it seemed like sometimes people are getting away from, you know, the church, and I feel like it's needed. You know, growing up with all of us, growing up in church, it wasn't a lot of these like, you know, mass shootings like it is now. You know what I mean? Like the church was a
You
little bit-
deep.
Yeah, yeah.
He is.
you know,
He
and I
the
get it
gutter.
from, you know,
He the brains.
his granddad. You know what I mean? Like my uncle. Like he was a person that like set us down, had us watch documentaries, stuff like that. You know, so I understand how pivotal church is. You know, so what we got coming up, Blessed_Detroiter, the sanctuary where you come lay your burdens.
That's right. Coming soon, the Sanctuary. I'll be looking out for his podcast and his platform. I think it's going to actually be really good because he is a deep thinker. T-Mel is one of the ones that, I mean, you ain't got to worry about it. He going to break it all down and get to the bottom of it for sure. Y'all tune in and follow his brand, Blessed_Detroit.
Detroiter.
Yes, Blessed_Detroiter. So, all right. Cezah, are you ready for are you ready to do what you do normally? Oh my God, we are not putting our lighters up, okay?
So look. All right, my organist is just walking
Your
in, I
organist is
guess. Walking in, amen. So this is the part where it gets really good. Because somehow, some way, we can, young individual.
All right, so
Right,
you
we
did
might
too much.
need a new
You did too
audio.
much.
Hold on, we might need an audio tech. Huh?
Spirit say he calling First Lady out.
Fire people.
He
baby,
calling
man.
First Lady out.
I just got a new organist.
Listen.
All right.
And
you
won't
hear me?
get
I'll make a
minute and
DJ. You want to
25
come?
seconds
You want
to
to
go.
come DJ?
You better,
At the church.
you better do your expose.
So no, but listen. Go
Do
find
the
yourself-
benediction.
Go find a sinner. Go find a base. Go find a grounding. Go find just something. Go find something other than yourself that can guide you to where you need to be. Because yeah, you hear a lot of laughing and joking, but it's a lot of seriousness in everything that we saying. Only because we are already we did our legwork and we've overcome those things. You know, but even in that, like a lot of us still got mental issues. So go find what you need, like my brother. But go find it. You won't find me on Instagram, but you can. Go find God and I'll be there too.
Very.
That's where you'll find me.
You did that.
All right,
did
Minister,
that.
you still got 30 seconds left of your benediction. I'm so
All right,
proud
we
of you.
can take an
No, we
offering.
cannot. We cannot. We shall not. Okay, so.
I didn't know what was going on.
You go down. So
I thought that was like
So
$1
listen,
for a homeless kid. I don't know where he was about
But
to
at the end
get
of the
that.
day, you get sponsored.
No, if you
should've-
want to sponsor
Listen.
for the handicaps, you can go ahead and sponsor 19 cents. Amen a day. Amen. We do have a sponsor.
So like Dre Sconey said, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Okay, so So, all right. It's been I just can't do it with him. It's been a great episode. All right. It's been a great episode. We are gonna wrap this one up with our special guest today, DJBJ. Let them know where to find you at and all of the good things that you got coming, all of the music and all of the good stuff, okay?
You can find me on IG at DJBJ3525. Also follow the studio page at 3525 Studios, and also follow the Pizza Cat page at Pizza Cat Oak Park. Come see me, Pizza Cat Oak Park, 25298 Greenfield Road. Keep Pizza Weird, the best pizza you will ever have, and come put some of this cat in your mouth. I know how that sounds.
Oh, no, did
I
he?
know how that sound. And then coming up too, I'm back on the airways, 9 o'clock, 9 to 10, Monday through Thursday. WJLB. It's called The Night Shift for the first half, and the second half, towards the end, we go right into the Quiet Storm for 3 songs. But I think the focus right now is share the album about to drop.
Yeah.
Warm and Soft.
Yeah.
And I think
About time.
that's really where the full focus.
Yeah.
We bounce around on things of what's going on. I
Mhm.
think the full focus is on that right now.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna see us traveling all over the USA,
Because I watched that.
streaming it.
Yeah.
And
I watched the premiere and I've been waiting. I just, let me tell you something about me. When I fan out too hard, I'd be like, you gotta fan back because you're gonna look like a stan, right? So, like, I didn't say nothing, but I've been waiting on that song to come out for a minute. But I'm gonna leave that alone because I go into fan when it comes to her. What you gotta say? Because you're looking at me in that
Let
voice.
him finish.
I'm trying, but listen, we have, bruh.
He is really.
He only came on because we know her.
When he said
he only looked out because we know
guess
her.
what, bro? He was like, yeah, DJ about to come through. I think Charity coming with him. I'm like, bro, did you have to say that? Like,
yes, I did.
He is such a fan.
Why you mad?
Can you sign an autograph for him or something?
First of all, okay, it's fine. Okay, listen, bro, the music is good.
Finish, bro.
I am okay. DJBJ, it's your hour. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to thank y'all for having me out here. It was a very good time. I love good energy and good vibes.
Yeah.
And to everybody watching this podcast too, the hardest thing about finishing something is starting it. So get to it. Whatever your dreams, your ambition is telling you to do, don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised. Start today. Matter of fact, don't even start the next hour. Start right now.
Right now.
Research it. Look it up. Spend the money. Don't worry about the money. The money will come back. As long as you invest into it, the thought is what counts the most.
Amen.
No closing needed. Follow me, Rocc Cobain, the _Cobain _report. He said the closing, as we always say, it's a wrap, bitch!
The tail with the weight of the walk, and I'm blessed. See the love I got in my flex, I'm so blessed.